If you're over 70 and love to travel, there's a good chance you're missing out on some really helpful perks, and airlines aren't exactly shouting about them. From cheaper tickets to early boarding and even help with bags or special meals, there are benefits designed just for seniors. But you have to know they exist and how to ask for them. In this video, we're going over 11 secret benefits that airlines offer people over 70. Things that can save you money, make flying easier, and take a lot of stress out of the airport experience. Some of these perks are well-kept secrets. Others are right there in the fine print, but most travelers just don't think to look. So whether you fly often or only once in a while, these tips can really make a difference. Let's get into it. Starting with one of the easiest ways to save: senior discounts. Here's something most people don't realize. Some airlines actually offer discounted tickets for seniors, but they don't make it easy to find. If you're 65 or older, you might be able to save money just by booking your ticket a little differently. For example, airlines like United and American Airlines offer senior fares, but you usually have to book through their website and select the senior option, or call customer service to ask about it directly. These discounts might not show up on travel search engines like Google Flights or Expedia, so it's easy to miss them. The savings aren't always huge, but they can add up, especially if you're flying with a companion or booking more than one trip a year. It's also worth checking smaller regional airlines and travel clubs, as they sometimes offer even better senior deals. Bottom line, always ask. A quick question can save you a surprising amount of money. Quick break. If you're over 70 and love to travel, hit that like button and share this video with a friend who needs to know these tips. Let's make flying easier for everyone. Baggage fees are one of the sneakiest ways airlines raise your travel costs. But if you're over 70, you might be able to skip some of those fees. Certain airlines offer free or discounted checked bags for seniors. But again, they don't always advertise it clearly. Take Air France, for example. Their senior pass includes one free checked bag, which can save you $30 to $60 per flight. Some U.S. carriers may also waive baggage fees if you're part of a senior travel program or booking through a special fare. The key is to look for senior fares or ask a customer service rep directly before your trip. Even if it's not listed online, there's no harm in asking, especially if you're flying internationally or with a less mainstream airline. Travel tip: pack light, but know your options. That free bag might be there. You just have to find it. Getting on the plane early can make a big difference, especially if you want extra time to get settled or store your bag overhead without the rush. The good news? Many airlines let older passengers board earlier, but they rarely make a big deal about it. If you're 70 or older, you can often request priority boarding when you check in or by calling the airline ahead of time. Some airlines even include it automatically in their special assistance services. All you have to do is ask. And while you're at it, don't forget about seat preferences. Need to be closer to the restroom? Prefer an aisle seat? Let them know. Airlines are often more flexible when it comes to senior travelers, especially if it's a health or mobility need. It's all about asking early. A little planning can make your whole flight way more comfortable. Airports can be a lot. Long walks, escalators, crowded lines. If you have any mobility issues, don't push through it. Airlines offer free wheelchair service and airport assistance for seniors, and it can really take the stress out of traveling. The catch? You usually need to request it ahead of time, ideally when you book your ticket or at least 48 hours before your flight. Once it's set up, staff will help you get through check-in, security, and to your gate without the hassle. You can also ask for help during layovers or at your final destination. It's not just about getting pushed in a wheelchair. It's about having someone guide you through the maze. Even if you don't need it, using these services can make travel smoother and less tiring. You've earned that comfort. Take it. When you're flying, eating whatever they serve might not work, especially if you have dietary needs. The good news, most major airlines offer special meal options for seniors, whether it's low sodium, diabetic-friendly, gluten-free, or vegetarian. The trick is you need to request it in advance, usually during the booking process or by calling the airline at least 24 to 48 hours before your flight. It won't show up automatically, even if you've flown with them before. Also, special meals are usually served first, which is a nice bonus on longer flights. It's just one more way to make your trip more comfortable and stress-free. So if food matters to you while flying, and let's be honest, it does, don't skip this simple request. Tired of taking off your shoes, belt, and jacket at airport security? If you're 75 or older, the TSA actually makes things easier. But hardly anyone knows it. In the US, seniors 75 and up can leave their shoes and light jackets on during screening. And if something sets off the scanner, agents are trained to use a gentler, slower process. No rush or pressure. You don't need to sign up for anything or fill out forms. Just let the TSA officer know your age, and you'll often be guided through a quicker lane or get a little extra patience. And if you use a cane or other device, they'll help you keep it nearby. It's a small thing that makes a big difference, especially in busy airports. Don't be shy. This is one perk you've definitely earned. Let's be real. Those cramped middle seats aren't ideal for anyone, especially if you've got back pain, joint stiffness, or just want a bit more space. The good news? Seniors often have more flexibility when it comes to seating, but again, you have to ask. When booking, you can call the airline and let them know you're over 70 and would like a seat with extra legroom or one near the front for easier boarding and exiting. If it's related to comfort or health, many airlines will try to accommodate you at no extra charge. And if the flight isn't full, you might even get bumped to a better seat day of, especially if you check in early and ask nicely. Your seat can make or break the flight. Don't be afraid to speak up for what you need. Traveling with a spouse, friend, or caregiver? Some airlines actually offer discounted fares for companions flying with senior travelers, but you won't find these deals on the usual booking sites. These discounts are often part of senior programs or special group travel deals. The key is to contact the airline directly, either by phone or through a travel agent who knows the ropes. Smaller or regional airlines are more likely to offer this kind of perk, especially on domestic routes. Even if there's no official discount, some airlines may offer seating together or waive certain fees when you travel as a pair. It's always worth asking. A quick conversation could save you both money and make the whole trip more enjoyable. Plans change, especially if you're dealing with health, family, or just feeling unsure about travel dates. The good news is that some senior fares come with more flexible change and cancellation policies. While many airlines charge high fees for changing or canceling flights, senior-specific tickets often have more relaxed rules. You might be able to reschedule without a fee, or get a credit if you need to cancel last minute. Some airlines also offer travel insurance options tailored for seniors, which can cover unexpected medical issues or trip delays. Bottom line, if flexibility matters to you, ask about it when you book. A little peace of mind goes a long way, and it's one more reason to choose the senior option if it's available. Frequent flyer programs aren't just for business travelers. Seniors can benefit too, sometimes even more. Some airlines give special treatment to older members, like faster point accumulation or easier access to perks, like upgrades and lounge passes. For example, once you're signed up, flying even a few times a year can start to add up. And if you've been loyal to an airline for a long time, don't be shy. Reach out and ask if they offer any extra benefits for seniors. Some programs quietly recognize long-term customers with better service, waived fees, or even surprise upgrades. Also, many loyalty programs are free to join, so even if you only fly once in a while, it's worth signing up. Your loyalty matters. Airlines notice when you've stuck around, and they might just reward it. Traveling with medications, oxygen, or medical equipment, most airlines will help, but only if you let them know ahead of time. If you're over 70 and have specific medical needs, there are services available to make your flight safer and easier. You can bring medications in your carry-on, and many airlines allow extra carry-on bags for medical items. If you use oxygen or other devices, contact the airline at least 48 hours before your trip. They'll walk you through what's allowed and help make arrangements. Need help storing items or getting assistance mid-flight? Let the flight crew know early, and they'll do their best to support you. The key is communication. You're not a burden. Airlines are trained for this. And with a little prep, flying with medical needs doesn't have to be stressful. So there you have it. 11 airline perks for travelers over 70 that most people never hear about. From discounted tickets to easier boarding, better seating, and medical support, there's a lot more help out there than you'd think. The big takeaway? Don't be afraid to ask. These benefits aren't always advertised, but they're real. And they can make flying way more comfortable, affordable, and enjoyable. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you know who loves to travel. And let us know in the comments, which perk surprised you the most? And please don't forget to subscribe. Safe travels. You've earned it.